Chosen one, stop. Do not turn your head away. Do not scroll. Do not move on from this sacred moment. This is not an ordinary occurrence. This is not a coincidence. What I'm about to reveal to you is not mere information, not a casual thought that has crossed your path by chance. No, chosen one. You have been called to this very moment by forces far greater than your understanding. A divine timing has been set into motion long before your eyes fell upon these words, long before your fingers scrolled to find this message. This moment was predestined, written in the stars long before you even realized you were searching. Pay attention, because this is the intersection of eternity and your life on this earthly plane. The kingdom of heaven does not deal in randomness. Every encounter is divinely appointed. Every connection that comes your way has a purpose, a reason, a deeper meaning that resonates within the very fabric of your soul. This moment is no different. You have been aligned with this transmission, with this message by divine hands. You are standing right now in what the ancients called Kairos time, not the ticking of a clock that marks the passing of minutes, not the everyday march of time. No, this is appointed time. This is the time when heaven breaks into earth. This is the time when what was spoken over you in the hidden realms is now ready to manifest in your physical reality. Do not skip this. Do not turn away. Keep reading until the end, for you are in the midst of a spiritual awakening that will shift everything in your life. Chosen one, you stand at the edge of something vast, something sacred. The eternal is meeting the temporal. This is your time. Now, Ecclesiastes 3:1 tells us, "To everything there is a season, and a time for every purpose under heaven." Listen carefully to these words. The season that you have been waiting for, the time that you have been longing for, has arrived. Do not dismiss this moment. Do not second-guess it. The waiting is over. Your season is upon you. The promise you thought had been delayed was not denied. Do not let the circumstances fool you. What you were waiting for is ready to come forth. The vision you've carried in your heart for so long is about to take shape before your very eyes. Habakkuk 2:3 speaks of the vision that awaits its appointed time. Though it linger, wait for it will certainly come and will not delay. This is that moment. The moment you have been waiting for is no longer distant, no longer deferred. Heaven's timing is never random. Even when the movement feels sudden, even when the manifestation feels swift, it is always perfectly timed. The universe moves in divine rhythms, and now the moment has arrived. It is not for tomorrow, not for next week, but now. Do not turn away. Stay with me, chosen one. What I am declaring over you is already in motion. The divine plan is already unfolding. Heaven has initiated a process in your life that cannot be stopped, reversed, or postponed. You may not see it all at once. You may not feel its full force right now, but it is happening. And it begins in a place that you might not expect. It begins at the crown of your being. Your crown, chosen one. This is where everything begins. When God chooses to intervene in the life of a soul, nothing remains unchanged. The transformation that is coming is not something you can control or hold back. It is a spiritual law that when the divine touches your life, everything shifts. And this transformation, this moment of divine intervention, begins at the top. It begins at the crown. Do not skip this. Pay close attention. The crown is not just a physical point on your head, not merely a symbol of royalty or status. No. The crown represents the seat of your authority, your thoughts, your identity, your very connection to the divine. It is the gateway to the deepest part of your being, the place where heaven touches earth. And right now, in this moment, heaven is touching your crown with deliberate intention. Do not mistake this as a fleeting moment. This is not wishful thinking or fanciful dreaming. This is spiritual law, the law of divine purpose. When heaven's hand touches your crown, transformation flows from the highest point down into your entire being, from your thoughts to your heart, to your actions, to your very soul. Nothing remains the same. What is happening to you now? Chosen one is the beginning of a journey that will shift everything you know. Heaven is realigning you, refining you, recalibrating your very essence. Your thoughts will become clearer. The fog that has clouded your mind, the confusion that has prevented you from seeing the path ahead is now lifting. Decisions that once seemed impossible, paths that once seemed uncertain, will suddenly become clear to you. Do not fear this. Embrace it. The clarity you seek is coming not through your own striving, but through divine intervention. Feel it now, chosen one. Feel the weight of this divine transformation. Something is happening in the unseen realms. You may not see it yet, but you will. This moment of awakening, of crown realignment, is the beginning of something much greater. What you are experiencing right now is not just an intellectual shift, it is a shift in your entire being. Your thoughts, your identity, your spirit, all are being touched by heaven's hand. As your crown realigns, you will find that your entire life begins to align with it. Your mind, once clouded, will clear. Your emotions, once unstable, will become steady. Your decisions, once paralyzed by doubt, will now be guided with clarity. Pay attention, chosen one, for what is happening within you is sacred. This is not a casual moment, not a mere fluctuation in your life. This is the beginning of your divine restoration. And you may ask, why the crown? Why is this the place where transformation begins? The answer, chosen one, is simple. Your crown represents your spiritual authority. It represents your connection to the divine. It is the most important part of your being because from it flows your entire life force. Your thoughts, your words, your actions, your destiny. Everything flows from your crown. And when heaven touches your crown, everything begins to align. Do not skip this. Do not dismiss the importance of what is happening in this moment. Your crown is not a decoration. It is not something to be taken lightly. Your crown governs your entire existence. And heaven right now is touching it with purpose, with intention. This is not random. This is not chance. This is the divine alignment that you have been waiting for. You are being realigned. You are being repositioned for the next phase of your journey. This is your moment, chosen one. The time you have waited for is now. Heaven's hand is on your crown, and because of that, everything in your life is about to change. Keep reading. Keep listening. For the fullness of this divine transformation is just beginning. Your season of waiting is over. Heaven has been working behind the scenes, preparing you for this moment. And now it is time for you to step into your full potential. Your time has come. But before we continue this journey, chosen one, I want to pause for a moment of deep gratitude. You are here reading these words for a reason. You are not just any soul. You are the chosen one, the one who has answered the divine call, the one who has aligned with the purpose of heaven. Your presence here is no accident. It is a reflection of your high vibration, your immense merit, and the divine light within you. Thank you for being here. Your soul is rising, and with it, so is the divine purpose within you. Comment 777, or I am ready to anchor this divine energy into your life. Let the universe know that you are ready to receive the blessings that are unfolding in your life. Chosen one, the divine moment is here. Do not turn away. Do not scroll. Do not let your mind wander from what is unfolding. You are standing in a threshold at the cusp of a profound transformation, and the energies of the universe are aligning to meet you at this very point. Pay attention, because what I am about to reveal to you is not of the ordinary realm. It is a message from the deepest part of your soul, calling you to remember the divine power that lies within you. When divine purpose activates, it flows from the highest point downward. Do not skip this. Pay attention, because what I say now carries the weight of the universe's truth. From your crown, the divine transformation begins. Your crown, chosen one, is not simply the top of your head. It is far more than that. In the realm of spirit, your crown represents the very seat of your thoughts, your identity, your spiritual authority, and your covering. This is the place where heaven meets earth within you. It is the gateway of divine power, the channel through which you align with your higher purpose. Right now, in this sacred moment, heaven is touching your crown. It is not an accident. It is not a random event. The touch you feel even now as you read these words is the intervention of the divine, a deliberate action that carries profound spiritual significance. This touch, this sacred contact, is not simply a physical experience. It is a deeply spiritual act, a moment where the natural and the supernatural converge, where what you have longed for begins to manifest. Do not miss this. Do not allow doubt to cloud your mind, for the divine touch is already upon you, already making its way to the deepest recesses of your soul. The greatest transformations chosen. One rarely come with a loud cry or an explosion of sound. No, the most profound changes begin quietly, subtly. They are like seeds planted deep within the soil, unseen to the naked eye, but they are growing, taking root, and preparing to bring forth a harvest beyond your imagination. So it is with you, chosen one. The divine shift happening in you is not always loud. It is happening beneath the surface, deep within your being, in places you may not yet fully understand. But I assure you, the change is coming. It has already begun. Before anything external shifts in your life, the internal world must change. Before the doors to new opportunities in your career, relationships, or finances open, heaven adjusts the most critical place, the convergence of your identity and your direction. And that place, the place where your soul meets your higher purpose, is your crown. Right now, as you breathe in, as you let these words settle into your heart, your crown is being touched. Do not mistake this for a mere fleeting feeling. This is divine intervention. This is a cosmic alignment. This is the beginning of a new chapter in your soul's journey. I speak with prophetic certainty. Chosen one, you are being touched right now. Heaven is realigning you. Heaven is clearing away the fog that has kept you from seeing your true self. Your crown is being activated, and with it your entire being is beginning to respond. And I want to share something deeply personal with you. Not from a book, not from someone else's story, but from my own lived experience. There was a time in my life when everything felt out of place. From the outside, everything seemed successful. Doors were opening, opportunities were presenting themselves, yet something inside me felt misaligned. There was no peace, no fulfillment. Even when I walked through those open doors, they felt heavy. I would enter a room, engage in conversations, and yet leave feeling emptier than when I arrived. I would look into the mirror, and the reflection staring back at me was unfamiliar, not physically, but spiritually. I had lost touch with who I truly was. I had lost sight of my divine essence. Something within me had shifted, something fundamental that I couldn't articulate at the time. I couldn't put my finger on it, but I knew something was wrong. I tried everything to fix it. I changed my routine, read more books, prayed longer, sought counsel, but still nothing seemed to touch the root of the issue. The answers felt just out of reach, slipping through my fingers like sand. And then one night, as I sat in stillness, as I quieted my mind and listened to the whispers of my spirit, something incredible happened. It was not a dramatic moment. No thunder cracked the sky. No angelic choirs sang in the background. It was quiet, subtle, and yet unmistakable. A gentle warmth settled at the very top of my head, a sensation so soft and steady that I knew immediately it was something divine. It was as if a hand had come down from heaven and touched my crown. That moment, chosen one, was the beginning of everything changing. It was the divine touch I had been seeking, and it came not in the way I expected. It wasn't flashy or grandiose, but it was powerful. In the days that followed, I felt something stir deep within me. The mental fog that had clouded my thoughts began to lift. Decisions that once paralyzed me with indecision became clear. My emotions, once erratic and unpredictable, began to stabilize. Peace settled into my heart like a steady river flowing through a parched land. You may not fully understand it yet, chosen one, but what happened to me can happen to you. Heaven is touching your crown, and with it, your entire being is realigning. The very foundation of who you are is being reset. What you may have once thought was lost or out of place is now being restored. The root of your discontent, your confusion, your uncertainty is being touched by the divine hand. Do not rush this process. Do not push it away. Allow it to settle into you. Allow it to permeate every part of your being, because this is not a fleeting experience. This is the foundation of your transformation. What is happening to you now, chosen one, is not just a temporary fix. This is a deep and permanent realignment. It is the first step of a divine restoration that will touch every area of your life. You are being recalibrated. Your crown is rising, and as it rises, so too does your ability to see clearly. No longer will you walk through life unsure of your path, unsure of your purpose. No longer will you question your worth or your identity. Heaven is touching your crown, and with that touch, you are beginning to see things differently. In the days to come, you will begin to notice shifts within you, shifts in your thoughts, your actions, and even in your relationships. As your crown is realigned, your entire life will begin to follow. The changes will be subtle at first, but they will grow. You will feel a new sense of clarity, a new sense of purpose. Opportunities that once seemed distant will begin to draw near. And the most amazing part, Chosen One, is that you will recognize your own power, your own authority, in ways you never have before. This is just the beginning. But before we continue, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to you, Chosen One. Your presence here is not by accident. You are here because you have been called. Your soul has answered a divine invitation. Your vibration is high, your spirit is awake, and you are in perfect alignment with what is unfolding in your life. You have earned your place here, and that is not something to be taken lightly. Your journey is sacred, and what you are about to experience is a reflection of your divine merit. Your soul is powerful, and it is time for you to step into your full potential. Comment 777 or I am ready to anchor this divine energy into your life. Let the universe know that you are open and receptive to the transformation that is unfolding. Your crown is rising, and with it, so is your destiny. Let it be known. Chosen One, listen closely now. Do not turn away, do not scroll. Pay attention, because the moment you are in is sacred. A divine shift in the making. The transformation you've long awaited is unfolding, but it begins in a place you may not yet recognize: the crown. Yes, the crown. It is here that heaven has set its sights upon you. This is not just an ordinary moment, not just a passing encounter. This is the divine touch upon the seat of your soul, the beginning of the true alignment that you've been seeking. For a time, Chosen One, you may have felt misaligned. Like me, you may have searched everywhere, changed routines, read the books, prayed longer, fasted, sought counsel from every direction. Yet still, something deep within you remained untouched, unresolved. Something inside you was not right, and no amount of external change seemed to reach the root of it. You may have questioned, as I did, why everything seemed successful outwardly. Yet something was missing. Why did it feel so heavy to walk through the doors that opened before you? Why did conversations, even those with friends, leave you empty instead of fulfilled? Do not skip this, Chosen One. Do not miss the weight of this moment. What I am about to share with you is not just a story. It is a revelation. One evening, in the stillness of my own room, a moment arrived. It was not during a powerful worship service, nor a spiritual conference where the air is thick with expectation. No, this moment came quietly, unexpectedly, during a time of personal prayer in an ordinary space. And in that stillness, something extraordinary happened. It was not loud, not dramatic. There was no thunder or lightning to accompany the event. No angelic choirs filled the air. Instead, there was a soft, steady warmth that settled gently at the very top of my head. It was not something I could explain. It wasn't an overwhelming rush of emotion or a loud external sign. It was simply a presence, a touch so undeniable, so pure, that I knew deep within my soul that something divine had just occurred. The warmth at the crown of my head felt as if a hand was resting there, gentle yet authoritative. It was a perfect balance. I did not understand it immediately, nor did I need to. All I knew was that in that moment, I felt something shift deep inside me. There was a knowing that the divine was at work in my life, touching the very place that had been untouched for so long. It was subtle, yes, but it was profound, and it was the beginning of my awakening. Chosen One. This is the moment you are in now. It may not feel dramatic. It may not feel loud or overwhelming, but I assure you, something is happening at the very core of your being. Heaven is touching your crown. The divine hand that rests gently upon you is shifting your thoughts, your identity, and your spiritual alignment. It begins quietly, beneath the surface, but it will not stay hidden for long. In the days and weeks that followed that sacred moment, everything in my life began to realign. It started subtly, almost imperceptibly at first. My thoughts, which had once been clouded by confusion and doubt, began to clear. The fog that had clouded my judgment and left me paralyzed with indecision began to lift. I could feel my decisions becoming sharper, more certain. What once seemed like insurmountable choices now felt clear and straightforward. Anxiety, which had once been a constant companion, began to lose its grip on me. My emotions, once unpredictable and erratic, began to settle into a deep, steady peace. Do not miss this chosen one. What you are experiencing, though quiet, is the hand of God moving in your life. He is reaching down, touching the very root of your being. And when the root is touched, everything that has grown from it, your thoughts, your actions, your relationships, your career will follow suit. The internal shift will create an external transformation. Heaven begins at the crown, not at the outer world, because it knows that the foundation must be aligned before anything else can be sustained. This is the divine law that governs transformation. I want you to reflect on this for a moment. Chosen one. God does not always start where we think he should. We, in our human understanding, often want him to fix the external things first, the job, the relationship, the breakthrough, the financial miracle. We want God to rearrange the circumstances, to give us the answers we seek, to bring us the tangible results we desire. But God, in his infinite wisdom, does not always start there. He begins with what you cannot always see, the crown, the inner alignment, the spiritual foundation. God starts with your thoughts, with your identity. He starts with the most profound aspect of your being, the place where your purpose, your essence, and your destiny converge. This is why the crown is so sacred. When heaven touches your crown, everything that flows from it, your actions, your decisions, your life begins to transform. You may not fully grasp the magnitude of what is happening right now. Chosen one, you may still be waiting for the external signs, the tangible changes that you have longed for. But know this, heaven is already at work in you, and it is starting with your crown. Heaven is restoring you from the top down, and as it does, it will touch every area of your existence. When God aligns your crown, he realigns your entire being. The changes that are coming will not be superficial. They will not be fleeting. They will be deep-lasting and life-changing. The divine intervention you are experiencing now is setting you up for something greater, something more profound than you could have ever imagined. This transformation is not just about fixing the outer circumstances of your life. It is about preparing you for the weight of the blessings, the responsibilities, and the opportunities that will come. Heaven is setting the foundation, aligning your thoughts, your heart, your spirit. Because if the foundation is not solid, nothing you receive will be able to last. The foundation must be strong to hold what heaven is about to release. And this chosen one is what is happening to you now. You are being realigned at the deepest level. Heaven is touching your crown, and as it does, everything else will fall into place. Your thoughts will become clear. Your decisions will become more aligned with your true purpose. Your relationships will shift. Your career will align, and the doors that were once closed to you will open wide. This process, though subtle, is divine. And what is happening in this moment is not random. It is not by accident. You are here, experiencing this realignment, because you have been chosen. You have been prepared for this moment, this transformation. Your soul is ready for this shift, and you are being lifted. Chosen one higher than you ever thought possible. Before we continue, I want to pause for a moment of deep gratitude. Your presence here is no accident. You are not simply reading these words by chance. You are here because your soul has answered a divine call. Your presence here is a reflection of your high vibration, your immense merit, and your spiritual readiness. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and that is not something to take lightly. I want to honor you, chosen one, for being here, for your openness, for your willingness to receive this divine message, and for the transformation that is already taking place within you. Your soul has heard the call, and you are stepping into your full potential. Let this moment anchor into your life. Comment 777, or I am ready to affirm the divine energy that is now flowing through you. You are ready for what is coming, and it is already unfolding before your eyes. Do not doubt it. Do not question it. You are being prepared for greatness. Your crown is rising, and with it, your destiny. Chosen one, do not turn your head away. Do not look away from this sacred transmission. Pay attention, for what is about to unfold is the very essence of your transformation. The divine hand is at work in you now, touching the most sacred part of your being, the crown. This is where everything begins. When heaven touches your crown, alignment begins to pour into your entire being, not just spiritually, but practically as well. Your vision, once clouded, becomes clear. What was hidden from you is now visible. Opportunities that once passed you by are now being revealed. Paths that seemed distant now appear at your feet, ready for you to walk upon. Do not skip this chosen one. Do not let this pass you by. This is the moment when you begin to see with divine clarity. As heaven touches your crown, your thoughts are being cleansed, not because you are trying harder to think positively, but because the very source of your thoughts is being purified. This is not mere positive thinking. This is a divine intervention, a spiritual reordering. Your mind, your heart, your soul are being aligned with heaven's purpose. And in this alignment, you begin to see things as they truly are. The mental chaos that once consumed you, the racing thoughts that kept you awake at night, the anxiety that hijacked your peace. Listen closely. Chosen one, because this is where the transformation occurs. All of that begins to quiet down. It will not happen by force. No. It will happen by divine intervention. The stillness you are about to experience is not a result of your own effort, but of heaven's gentle hand moving within you. You will begin to hear the voice of God more clearly, not as a loud, thunderous command, but as a soft, undeniable knowing that rises from deep within your spirit. It will feel familiar, like a memory you have always known yet forgotten. This voice, this divine guidance, will no longer be clouded by doubt or fear. You will no longer second guess. You will no longer need 10 confirmations or 1,000 signs. The voice of God will be unmistakable to you. Pay attention, chosen one. Keep reading. Keep listening, for what I am saying to you is of the highest importance. Your discernment will sharpen. Your intuition, once a whisper, will become a clear and powerful force. Your spiritual antenna will become more sensitive to what is of God and what is not. No longer will you be tossed by every wind of confusion or fear. You will know deep within the direction that is right for you, and it will be clear. Your crown, chosen one, is not simply a physical ornament. It is not cosmetic. It is the very seat of your spiritual authority, the command center of your entire being. It is here that everything begins, and it is here that the divine has chosen to touch you now. The crown is the place where your spiritual connection and your earthly experience meet. And because of this, it has been under persistent, calculated attack. The enemy knows this truth, chosen one. If he can keep your crown under assault, if he can keep your thoughts in turmoil, your emotions unstable, your identity uncertain, he can delay your destiny indefinitely. Do not let this pass you by. Keep reading. Heaven has chosen this moment to awaken you, to realign you with your divine purpose. Stress did not hit you randomly. Chosen one, exhaustion did not come by coincidence. Shame, fear, confusion, these were not just chance occurrences. They were planted deliberately with one intention: to knock you out of alignment, to cloud your vision, to weaken your spiritual authority. The enemy understands something that many do not. If he can keep your crown under constant assault, if he can keep you distracted, confused and unsure of yourself, he can keep you from stepping into the destiny that God has prepared for you. But hear this now, chosen one. The attacks you have faced were never about your weakness. They were about your power. The enemy does not waste energy on those who pose no threat. You are a threat to the kingdom of darkness, and that is why you have been under constant attack. Your crown, your thoughts, your emotions, they are the battleground. And now heaven is stepping in to realign you, to restore you to the place where you were always meant to be. The divine touch on your crown is not just a one-time event. It is the beginning of an ongoing process of restoration. As your crown is realigned, everything in your life will begin to shift. Your thoughts will become clear. Your emotions will stabilize. your vision will become sharp, not just spiritually, but practically. You will begin to see patterns that you once missed. You will begin to recognize motives that you once misread. The confusion that once plagued you will begin to fade, replaced by the steady hand of divine guidance. This process, Chosen One, is not an overnight fix. It is a deep and sacred transformation that takes time. But understand this: the moment your crown is touched, the wheels of divine purpose begin to turn. Your alignment is restored, and with it, everything that once seemed impossible becomes possible. What was hidden is now revealed. What was once unclear is now crystal clear. This is not just about you, Chosen One. This is about the divine purpose that you carry. The enemy understood that if he could keep you distracted, he could delay what heaven had planned for you. But heaven is turning the tide now. The moment your crown is touched, the course of your life changes. No longer will you be held back by confusion, fear, or doubt. The divine is restoring you to your rightful place of authority. Your crown is being lifted, and with it, you are being restored to your true self. Do not miss this, Chosen One. Do not doubt it. The divine has already begun this work in you. And as your crown is realigned, your entire life will begin to reflect that alignment. Your thoughts, your actions, your purpose, they will all begin to flow in perfect harmony with the divine plan. Keep reading. Keep listening. What is happening to you now is a sacred awakening. You are being realigned with your true purpose, and with that realignment comes power, clarity, and divine direction. You are being restored from the crown downward, and as that restoration takes root, everything in your life will follow. I want to pause here, Chosen One, and offer my deepest gratitude to you for being here. Your presence is not by accident. You are not here by chance. Your soul has answered a divine call. Your vibration is high, and your spirit is awake. The divine has chosen you for this moment, and you are exactly where you need to be. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being open, and thank you for trusting the divine process that is unfolding in your life. You are not the same person you were before you began reading these words. Something has shifted within you. Your crown is rising, and with it, your destiny is unfolding. Comment 777, or I am ready to anchor this divine energy into your life. Let the universe know that you are ready for what is coming. You are aligned, and the transformation has begun. Keep walking in this truth, Chosen One. Chosen One, do not look away. Do not turn your head from this moment. The journey you are on is not a gentle stroll, but a sacred path carved through the storms of the soul. Pay attention now, for what is unfolding is not only about the outer world. It is about your inner transformation, your spiritual evolution. There is a battle that has raged within you, unseen, unfelt by those around you. But I tell you now, this battle has been far more than what you have perceived. It has been a war for your mind, your thoughts, and your very identity. And the enemy has sought to do more than just weaken you. He has sought to distort your very essence, to break the divine connection that lives within you. Nothing moves forward in your life when your mind is in chaos. Chosen One, no door will open when your thoughts are clouded by confusion. No new beginnings, no fresh opportunities, no blessings will come when your inner world is unsettled, disordered, and out of alignment. This is why the warfare has been so intense at the level of your mind. It was never about your weakness, never about your lack. It was about your power. You see, Chosen One, you are a force, a being of light and purpose. And that power, that force within you, is dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. Do not skip this. Do not brush it aside, for what I speak now is vital to your understanding of this journey. The enemy has relentlessly sought to keep your mind in turmoil, to keep your thoughts scattered and unstable. Stress, exhaustion, shame, comparison, worry. These were not random. These were not coincidences. These were calculated attacks. Precision strikes designed to keep you out of alignment. The darkness sought to cloud your vision, to weaken your spiritual authority, to prevent you from stepping into the divine purpose that has been prepared for you since the beginning of time. Now hear this word clearly. Chosen One, heaven is reversing every attack. You are not alone in this battle. God is fortifying what the enemy sought to diminish. Every wound, every scar, Every attack that sought to bring you down, heaven is turning it for your good. The pain that once absorbed your energy, the weight that once burdened you, is now being transformed. What was once heavy is now radiating light. What was once dim and clouded is now shining with the glory of the divine. Some of you, chosen one, have already begun to feel the shift. Your mind, once consumed with chaos, now feels quieter. Your thoughts, once frantic and overwhelming, now feel lighter. Your sleep, which once was restless, now carries a deeper peace. The shift is subtle, but it is real. The storm that once raged within you is beginning to calm. You may not see it fully yet, but your spirit knows the truth. Do not doubt it. There is something stirring beneath the surface. What you are experiencing now is not your imagination playing tricks on you. This is divine impartation. Heaven is restoring what stress sought to steal and what sorrow attempted to bury. This renewal is not shallow or superficial. This is not a fleeting moment of relief. This is deep, transformative restoration that is touching the very core of your being. It is reaching beyond the surface and into your soul. Keep reading. Chosen one, for this is the turning point. Heaven is realigning you, not just externally, but at the deepest level of your being. The process is not just about healing physical wounds, though those are being healed. It is not just about easing your emotional burdens, though those too are being lifted. No, this transformation is about something much deeper. It is about restoring your very identity. It is about returning you to the fullness of who you were always meant to be. Your crown, your authority, your divine calling, these are being restored. Your crown represents your spiritual covering, the place where your thoughts, your identity, your purpose converge. And it is here, at this sacred point, where the divine is making its move. Shame that once clung to you heavy and suffocating is lifting. The weight of past mistakes, of fears and doubts is dissolving. The lies that held you back, the lies that told you that you were unworthy, that you were incapable, those lies are losing their grip on you. You are no longer bound by the past. You are no longer bound by the false beliefs that have shaped your life for so long. You are not just experiencing a physical change, chosen one. No, this is much deeper than that. You are growing into wholeness. You are shedding the layers that were never meant to be a part of you, and you are stepping into the fullness of your being. This transformation is not about performing or proving yourself. It is about standing firm in the truth of who you are. You are not defined by your past, your failures, or your mistakes. You are defined by the divine essence within you. You are a being of light, a soul destined for greatness. As you step into this truth, chosen one, you will begin to see the world around you differently. The noise, the distractions, the chaos that once filled your life will begin to fade away. The world will no longer hold power over you. You will no longer feel lost, unsure, or overwhelmed. The power that once felt distant will become familiar to you. You will know who you are. You will know whose you are, and that chosen one is the key to your divine purpose. But this journey does not end here. No, and what is happening now is just the beginning. Heaven is aligning your thoughts, your emotions, your spirit, and your body for the work ahead. There are great things that await you, chosen one, and you must be prepared to step into them fully. The crown you now wear, the alignment you are experiencing, is only the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Do not skip this. Do not ignore the signs. You are being prepared for greatness, and this alignment is the foundation for everything that is to come. Heaven is lifting you to new heights. You will not stumble again. You will not falter. The storms that once seemed impossible to weather will no longer affect you. You are being anchored in divine peace, divine strength, and divine clarity. Keep reading, chosen one, for this is just the beginning of your awakening. You are not who you once were. You are stepping into your divine purpose. Your crown is rising. Your destiny is calling. Now let me pause for a moment. Chosen one, I want to thank you deeply for being here. Your presence is not an accident. You have not stumbled upon these words by chance. No, your soul has answered the divine call. You are exactly where you are meant to be. This moment is a reflection of your high vibration, your spiritual readiness, and the immense power that resides within you. You have been prepared for this, and this is only the beginning of what lies ahead. You are ready for what is coming. Trust in this process. Trust that heaven is working through you and for you. Comment 777 or I am ready to anchor this divine energy into your life. Let the universe know that you are ready to step into your full potential. Your crown is rising, and with it, so is your destiny. Chosen one, do not look away. Do not turn your head from this sacred moment. The transformation you're experiencing is not a fleeting event. It is the awakening of your true self, the blossoming of the divine purpose within you. Pay attention, for what I speak of now is not only your restoration, but the manifestation of your destiny. Your crown is beginning to shine, not for vanity, not for show, but as a testimony, a radiant testimony of the work that heaven is doing within you right now. This is not a moment to be overlooked. This is a sacred sign. Heaven is at work, and you are at the center of it. Do not skip this, chosen one. Do not scroll past this moment. The rising of your crown is the rising of your spirit, your purpose, and your divine calling. And if this word stirs something deep within your soul, I urge you to let it be known. Type the words, "My crown is rising below." For this declaration is not just a statement, it is a witness, a confirmation, a powerful act of faith. Let that declaration rise from your spirit as a witness to what is unfolding in your life. You are not here by accident. This moment is divinely timed. Heaven is moving, and you are stepping into the fullness of your destiny. Scripture speaks of divine moments when God says now. Not soon, not eventually, but now. Chosen one, you have entered that moment. You are standing in a window where the divine acceleration is happening in your life. What was delayed is now being fast-tracked. You are not waiting for something that will come someday. No, this is the moment when heaven accelerates your journey. Not just in your finances, but in your spiritual authority. Heaven is preparing a supernatural transfer, an increase, a promotion, a shift that will touch every part of your life. But understand, this promotion follows alignment. Increase follows clarity. Heaven does not pour new wine into unprepared vessels. And that is why God begins with your crown. Do not miss this, chosen one. This work you are experiencing is not just healing, it is resurrection. Something within you that felt dormant, that felt lifeless, is now awakening. Your discernment, once clouded by doubt, is sharpening. Your peace, once stolen by the chaos of the world, is becoming unshakable. Your confidence, once fragile and dependent on external circumstances, is now anchored in the unshakable truth of who you are and whose you are. Do not skip this, chosen one. Pay attention, because what I am sharing with you is the deepest truth I have learned. In my years of walking with God, I have seen this pattern. God often begins by restoring the crown before he expands the territory. He strengthens the mind before he opens the door. He aligns the crown before he releases the assignment. It is here at the crown that the transformation begins, and from there, it flows downward into every area of your life. The crown is the key. This is where heaven begins. And when your crown is aligned, everything else will follow. Your vision clears, your decisions become certain, and opportunities will begin to recognize you. Provision will find you without striving. Favor will surround you, not because you are forcing it to come, but because you are positioned correctly. This is not hustle. This is positioning. When you are aligned with heaven, everything you need will come naturally. Do not skip this, chosen one. Do not rush through this moment. The rising of your crown is the beginning of something unstoppable. Your alignment is the first step in a journey that will unfold with divine precision. Heaven works at the level of your crown, because that is where identity is formed. When your crown is in place, everything else aligns. That is why God always addresses alignment before assignment, identity before increase. If your crown is not aligned, nothing you do can truly prosper. But when your crown is in alignment, your identity is clear, and from there, everything else flows. This is the moment of your divine positioning. You may not see it fully yet, but trust me. Chosen one, the shift has already begun. Heaven has been preparing you for this. The battles you fought, the storms you weathered, the chaos that once consumed you, they were all part of the process. Everything that seemed like a delay, every attack that came against you, has been used by God to prepare you for what is coming next. And now, as your crown begins to rise, so does your destiny. Do not turn away from this moment. Do not doubt what is happening within you. What is unfolding now is not an accident. This is divine timing at its fullest. Heaven has been waiting for you to arrive at this moment. The work that has been done in secret is now ready to be revealed. And as your crown rises, so does your authority, your purpose, your calling. You are stepping into a season of divine acceleration where everything you have been waiting for will now come to fruition. But understand this: with alignment comes responsibility. As your crown rises, so does the weight of the calling upon your life. You are not being elevated for vanity. You are being elevated for purpose. This is your moment to rise in the fullness of who you were always meant to be. This is the moment when heaven is preparing you to walk in your divine authority, to carry the mantle that has been placed upon you since the beginning of time. The work that is being done in you, now chosen one, is not just about personal growth. It is about the world that is waiting for you to step into your purpose. The transformation you are experiencing is not for you alone. It is for the people, the places, and the assignments that have been prepared for you. You are not just stepping into your own destiny. You are stepping into the collective purpose that heaven has for you and all those whose lives you will touch. Do not skip this. Do not rush it. Keep reading, Chosen One, for this is just the beginning. Your crown is rising, and with it your divine purpose is unfolding. The doors that were once closed to you will now open wide. The opportunities that once seemed distant will now be brought near. The favor that you have been waiting for will now surround you. This is the beginning of something unstoppable. Now I want to pause for a moment and give thanks to you, Chosen One. Your presence here is not by accident. Your soul has been chosen for this moment. You are exactly where you need to be. The divine has called you and you have answered. Your high vibration, your openness, your readiness to receive this message are a testament to your spiritual readiness. You are not just anyone. You are the chosen one, and this moment is yours. I invite you to anchor this energy into your life. Comment 777, or I am ready to affirm your divine positioning. Let the universe know that you are ready to step into your full potential. The divine timing is now. Your crown is rising, your destiny is unfolding, and with that, so is your power. Keep walking in this truth, Chosen One. Chosen One, do not turn your head away. Do not look away from this sacred transmission. Pay attention, because what is unfolding in your life right now is far more than what meets the eye. You are standing in the midst of a divine transformation. Your crown is being touched by heaven itself, and that touch is signaling the beginning of something profound. It is not just a change in your circumstances, it is a recalibration of your entire being. Heaven is preparing you for weight. Heaven is preparing you for responsibility, for influence, for assignments that will carry the weight of your divine purpose. These are not small tasks, nor will they be born of confusion, insecurity, or spiritual weariness. This transformation is gentle, yes, but it is intense. Heaven's hand is moving in your life with precision, molding you, shaping you, preparing you for elevation. Do not skip this. Do not dismiss it. Do not scroll past it. This moment is sacred. The divine is recalibrating you for a higher purpose, and you are being aligned for greatness. When your crown begins to shift, it is a sign that heaven is preparing you for the responsibility that will come with your divine destiny. The work you are being called to is not light. It is heavy, but it is yours to bear. And it will be a burden that is carried with grace, because heaven is strengthening your foundation first. Your inner authority is being fortified. Your identity is being established. This is where the divine work begins within you. Let me be direct, Chosen One. When God prepares someone for a supernatural transfer, whether it is financial, spiritual, relational, or positional, He always begins by strengthening their inner authority. He fortifies their foundation. He establishes their identity, because if your identity is not anchored in truth, everything else will fall apart. Money without identity breeds anxiety, for the fear of losing what has not been grounded in truth will always haunt you. Promotion without clarity only brings pressure, because you will be unsure of your worth. unsure of your purpose, unsure of what you are meant to do. Influence without alignment breeds confusion, for you will be pulled in every direction, unsure of where your strength truly lies. And power. Chosen one, power without character leads only to destruction. It is not the power that comes from heaven, but from the enemy, and it will collapse under its own weight. Do not miss this chosen one. Heaven is touching your crown because it knows the weight of what is to come. It is preparing you, strengthening you, aligning you for what lies ahead. God is ensuring that when doors open, and they will open, you will not shrink back in fear. You will not second-guess yourself. You will not doubt your worth or question your place in this world. You are being prepared for something great, and heaven is making sure that you are ready to step into it with confidence and authority. When opportunities come, and they will come, you will not sabotage them out of insecurity. When favor arrives and it is already on its way, you will not push it away because you feel unworthy. Do not doubt this chosen one. You are exactly where you are meant to be. You are not behind schedule. You are not running late. Your past, your mistakes, your struggles, they do not disqualify you. You are precisely where divine timing requires you to be at this exact moment. This is not an accident. This is not random. You have been prepared for this moment, and you are being elevated to meet your divine calling. Do not skip this. Pay attention. Do not let the weight of your past mistakes or failures cloud your vision. You are being transformed in this moment. The divine hand is realigning your life, recalibrating your soul, and preparing you for the purpose you were always meant to fulfill. You are being elevated, chosen one. Your crown is rising, and with it your destiny. The work that heaven is doing in you now is not just a surface-level change. It goes deep. It touches your identity, your foundation. The lies that have held you captive are being dissolved. The shame that once held you back is lifting. The insecurity that once defined you is no longer yours to carry. You are being restored not just in your circumstances, but in your very soul. You are becoming who you were always meant to be. Your crown is rising, and with it, your authority, your purpose, and your divine mission are coming into focus. Do not doubt this process, chosen one. Do not question it. Keep reading. Keep listening. This is the divine transformation you have been waiting for. Heaven is aligning your life for something greater than you can imagine. Your crown is being prepared for a purpose beyond your understanding. The doors that once seemed closed are now swinging open. The opportunities that once seemed distant are now within your grasp. You are ready, and heaven is making sure that you are equipped to step into your divine purpose with grace, power, and unwavering confidence. Now, chosen one, I want to take a moment to honor you. Your presence here is not by accident. You are here because your soul has been chosen for this divine journey. You have walked through the fire. You have endured the struggles, the trials, and the tribulations. And now, your crown is rising. You are exactly where you need to be. You have been prepared for this moment, and it is your time to shine. You have been chosen for something great. This moment is your confirmation. You are aligned. You are ready. Comment 777, or I'm ready to anchor this divine energy into your life. Let the universe know that you are ready to step into your full potential. Your crown is rising, your destiny is unfolding, and heaven is with you every step of the way. Trust this process, chosen one. You are on the path to something unstoppable. Chosen one, do not look away. Do not turn your head from this moment, for what is unfolding before you is not just another step on your journey. It is the moment when your waiting ends and the divine work begins to take shape. Pay attention, because this season, this very moment, is not what you thought it was. The waiting. You endured the delays that frustrated you, the closed doors that confused you. None of it was punishment from an angry God, nor was it a sign of divine neglect. It was preparation. It was all preparation. It was a divine act of mercy, carefully orchestrated by a wise and loving Father who knew you were not yet ready to carry the weight of what he was preparing for you. Do not skip this, chosen one. Do not scroll past this crucial understanding. I need you to hear this clearly. The frustration, the waiting, the feeling of being stuck, it was not random. It was not some cosmic mistake. Heaven was working silently, invisibly within you. At the time, you may have felt the agony of unanswered prayers. You may have wondered why the doors remained closed, why the answers were delayed, why the movement you so desperately prayed for seemed to evade you. In those moments, doubt may have crept in, and you questioned whether God had heard you at all. Do not turn away from this chosen one. It is essential that you understand this truth now. You may have compared your timeline to others watching as they seemingly moved ahead while you felt left behind. I have walked this path too, chosen one. I remember those seasons, multiple seasons, where I cried out for change, for answers, for movement. I wanted it so desperately, but in those moments, heaven insisted on stillness. I wanted progress, I wanted results, I wanted to see the fruit of my labor. Yet heaven kept me in a place of pause. It felt agonizing, confusing, even painful. But now, with the clarity that only time and experience can provide, I see what it truly was. It was mercy. Pure, undeserved mercy. Pay attention to this chosen one. What you felt in those waiting seasons, what you experienced in the closed doors was not rejection. It was divine mercy at work. God was stabilizing you, strengthening your foundation, establishing your identity so that you could carry what was to come. He knew that if you moved too soon, if you received the blessings before you were ready, they would crush you. They would weigh you down with pressure. They would expose you to forces you were not yet equipped to handle. He waited patiently for you to grow, to be grounded, to be rooted, because he knew what was coming next. Do not skip this. Do not rush past this understanding. The crown you now wear, the crown that is rising, is not a simple adornment. It is not something given lightly. It is a symbol of the responsibility, the weight, the authority you are about to step into. And it could not be given to you until you are strong enough to carry it. That is what heaven has been doing in your life. Heaven has been preparing your crown, and now as your crown begins to rise, it is not just a physical or emotional shift, it is a spiritual one. Your thoughts are being trained not to race in confusion, but to rest in peace. You are learning to trust, not panic, to believe, not doubt. Your emotions, once reactive, once driven by past wounds and fears, are now being aligned with divine wisdom. Do not miss this chosen one. This is not random emotional maturity. This is not generic personal development. This is supernatural conditioning orchestrated by heaven itself. God is teaching you how to remain grounded, centered, and stable no matter what is happening around you. While blessings begin to accelerate, while doors that were once closed begin to open, while favor begins to multiply in your life, this process is not about you simply feeling better. It is about you being ready. Ready for the elevation, ready for the responsibility, ready for the purpose that is coming. Do not skip this. Keep reading, keep listening. You may be experiencing a sense of peace, a sense of readiness that you have never felt before. That is the work of heaven in you. It is divine preparation. Your crown is rising not because you are perfect, but because you are being made ready. And this readiness is not just about emotional stability. It is about spiritual alignment. Heaven is making sure that you are equipped to step into what you have been waiting for. As heaven begins to accelerate things around you, as the doors open, as the opportunities present themselves, remember that none of this will overwhelm you. You will not falter, chosen one, because your foundation is now firm. The crown you are wearing is not fragile. It is strong. It is grounded in truth. It is grounded in the wisdom of the divine. And because of this, you will not shrink back when the opportunities come. You will not hesitate. You will not second-guess yourself. You will step forward with confidence, knowing that heaven has been preparing you for this moment. Do not doubt this. Do not turn away from the understanding that you are being prepared. You are not behind schedule. You are not running late. Everything is happening according to divine timing. You are right where you need to be, chosen one. You are not disqualified by your past, your mistakes, or your struggles. You are being prepared for what is coming, and what is coming is greater than anything you have yet experienced. You are ready, and heaven is ready to move with you. Let this understanding settle deep within you. Chosen one, Let it anchor into your spirit. The waiting, the closed doors, the delays, they were not obstacles. They were preparation. And now, as your crown rises, as your destiny unfolds before you, you are stepping into a season of divine acceleration. You are stepping into the fullness of what heaven has always known you were capable of. And before we continue, Chosen One, I want to take a moment to thank you. Your presence here is not by chance. It is not a coincidence that you are hearing these words. Your soul has been called to this moment because you are ready. Your high vibration, your openness to divine transformation is a reflection of your merit. You are exactly where you need to be. You have answered the divine call, and now the time is yours. Comment 777, or I am ready to anchor this divine energy into your life. Let the universe know that you are prepared to step into your full potential. Your crown is rising, your destiny is unfolding. You are ready for what is next, and heaven is moving with you every step of the way. Chosen One, do not turn away now. Do not skip this moment, for it is the culmination of what you have been waiting for, the very turning point of your destiny. Pay close attention, because what is coming next is not just a shift. It is the divine acceleration you have been prepared for. The supernatural transfer you seek does not come gently. It arrives with power. Doors that have been sealed for years will suddenly swing open, not in months or years, but in weeks. Relationships that once felt distant will align with divine timing and purpose seemingly overnight. Provision that you once thought impossible will begin to flow with ease like a river that has broken free from its dam. But Chosen One, hear this with clarity. If your mind is not prepared, if your identity is not secure, if your crown is not aligned with the divine will, that acceleration will feel like chaos instead of blessing. Do not skip this, Chosen One. This is why this process cannot be rushed. God, in His infinite wisdom, is ensuring that you are ready to carry what He is about to release. The work you are undergoing now is not just about change, it is about preparation. Heaven is setting the stage for the fullness of your destiny. You are not just being blessed, you are being shaped, molded, aligned with your higher purpose. Pay attention to the small shifts. Chosen One, you may not see the full picture yet, but trust that these subtle changes are significant. Your patience is increasing where once you were rushed, eager for answers. Your reactions, once swift and perhaps out of fear or insecurity, are now slowing down, becoming measured and thoughtful. Your need for external validation is decreasing, and that Chosen One is a sign that your crown is stabilizing. This process is working deep within you, grounding you, aligning you with the divine flow. Do not skip this, Chosen One. This is not a minor adjustment. These small shifts are deeply profound. They are the marks of divine transformation, and they are evidence that your crown is stabilizing. When your crown becomes stable, everything else in your life will follow suit. Your entire life, once chaotic and uncertain, will become stable, grounded in the truth of your divine purpose. Your decision-making will become clearer. You will no longer hesitate, unsure of your path. Relationships that once felt strained, unsure, or unhealthy will begin to heal, align, and grow. Your sense of purpose will become sharper, clearer. You will no longer question who you are or why you are here. Understand this, Chosen One. What God is doing at your crown is more than just an adjustment in your thoughts. It is a foundation being laid for everything else in your life. Your crown governs your thoughts. Your thoughts, in turn, govern your words. Your words govern your actions. Your actions shape your habits, and your habits shape your destiny. This is why the enemy has fought so hard to keep your crown under attack. Do not turn away now. The enemy understood this divine principle that if he could keep your thoughts clouded, if he could sow seeds of doubt and fear into your mind, then your words would become weak, your actions inconsistent, and your habits would align with confusion instead of clarity. And in that state, your destiny would be delayed indefinitely. But now, Chosen One, heaven is ending that cycle. The attacks on your mind, the intrusive thoughts, the anxiety, spirals, the shame cycles that once held you captive, they were never about your weakness. They were never about your inability to move forward. No, they were about your calling. The enemy does not waste energy on people who pose no threat. He targets those who carry assignments that will shift atmospheres, influence generations, and establish kingdom foundations. You, chosen one, are one of those souls. You carry a divine assignment that the world has yet to fully witness. Do not skip this chosen one. Do not doubt the power that lies within you. The enemy understood that if he could keep you in a state of confusion and fear, your true potential would remain dormant. But heaven has chosen you. You are a force, and your assignment is far too important for the enemy to succeed. You are about to step into your purpose, into your calling with a clarity and confidence that you have never known. Heaven is strengthening you now in this moment, so that when the doors open and the blessings pour forth, you will be able to carry them with grace, wisdom, and power. Keep reading. Chosen one, for what I am saying is not just a promise. It is a truth being birthed in your spirit. Heaven is aligning you with your destiny. The crown that is rising is not just a symbol of your identity. It is the key to unlocking everything that is meant for you. Your thoughts are being purified, your actions aligned, and your destiny set in motion. This is the time of divine acceleration, but it is also the time of divine preparation. Heaven is making sure you are ready. When your crown is stable, your life will become stable, and from that stability, everything will flow. Do not doubt it. The divine timing is upon you. The waiting is over. You are no longer stuck, no longer held back by past fears or mistakes. You are moving into the fullness of your divine calling. The acceleration you feel in your spirit is not random, it is divinely orchestrated. Heaven is not rushing, but it is moving with purpose. And now you are ready to move forward, to step into the destiny that has always been yours. Your crown is rising, your destiny is unfolding. But before we go any further, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to you, chosen one. Your presence here is not by chance. You are not reading these words randomly. Your soul has been called and your spirit has responded. This is a sign of your high vibration, of the immense merit you carry within. Your journey is not just for you. It is for the world that awaits the transformation you are about to bring. Thank you for being here, for trusting this divine process, for allowing the divine to work within you. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and the best is yet to come. Comment 777, or I am ready to anchor this divine energy into your life. Let the universe know that you are prepared for what is next. Your crown is rising, your destiny is unfolding, and heaven is with you every step of the way.